Yeah, it's a Friday flying update. Let's do something. That's right, Friday. It is Friday. How many times can I say that? The first flying update of March. Lots in the books, lots of ideas, lots of desires. Unfortunately, it rained last weekend quite aggressively, and that 50 centimeters of snow we got in the final weeks of March, well, they just disappeared. So the fields are back to that hard pack stuff. So all that awesome footage I had, I finally cut together a little winter flying video because I was having a lot of issues where the the onboard camera cut out, that run cam, not the run cam, the Firefly Q6 just would cut out. So I'd have this great, annotation of me flying, like things like the Pawnee, and I didn't have the supporting footage to make it line up. So I said, fine, let's just do a nice montage of winter flying. I think it turned out pretty cool. It was kind of nice. Did that last night just to kind of keep the editing juices flowing. A lot's going on this weekend. I don't think I'm going to get to flying due to the conditions. It's back into the minus 20 something wind chills with really high, like I think Saturday they said like 33 kilometer gusts. So that's cold. And like I said, we lost all our soft pack snow, so the fields are back to like super hard. Like the yard, you go down on this stuff and kiss your plane goodbye. It's just gone and destroyed. So I'm really hoping to cut my teeth back into the wings. I've got my big sweep wing juggernaut that I really just, I'm on the home stretch with this thing. I just need to sit down, give myself about 5 or 6 hours on a weekend and go at it because I've got to cut in the servos, do the aileron controls, and then cut in all the camera stuff, paint, set everything up, laminate, and presto, I've got a wing. And like the flinch, that's going to take like no time at all to just get through and be done. Shipments that came in throughout the week, I did get a couple pieces, some props and so on, some carbon fiber props. Woo! And those are for that guy, the DF Extra, and a receiver for the flinch because I stole it. I think I put that into the Extra as well. So because it's FPV, I wanted something a little bit more reliable. Anyhow, these are 8x6s. Apparently the 7x6x5s or whatever are not out from Hobby King yet, so I'll probably keep flying this guy in 3S until I get some extra 7-inch props. So when they come in, I will switch over and try it on 4S. But like I said, the fields are so bad that I won't be flying this thing anytime soon. I think those are some 9x6s. You can never have enough 9x6 props, as I'm learning. The Spitfire 2, it's going to be parked and waiting. I did take some weight out of that thing, actually, based on the video and the feedback I saw. And I may try, I've got a carbon fiber 9x6 prop, and I may try that on the Spitfire and just see how it goes. Obviously, that airplane will slowly get flown more aggressively, and we'll just see how long it goes. I haven't been printing. The poor printer, the AINIT A8, ran into a bunch of problems. And the biggest issue I had was I couldn't get reliable prints and leveling from the auto sensor. It just seemed skewed, and everything I was seeing was showing it was like diving on one side of the print. So I'm like, all right, back to basics. So that has been done. I've re-leveled the board, the bed, sorry, and I'm getting back into it. I am supplier issues. GearBest, terrible experience. Once again, I've got like $4 in orders. It's things like a set of belts, some nozzles, and something else. And they haven't shipped a month after ordering it. That's why it's $4. It's not even worth the headache, but it's just like, I do have some some fiberglass reinforced belts coming in because I've been having a lot of issues keeping the X-axis belt tight. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to work on that probably this weekend because I do want to get that going again because I haven't been printing on the Stearman project at all because I ran into these issues and it was just terrible. Print after print after print. I was just getting inconsistent results when the thing had been rock solid. So it's like, okay, take the auto level off, reflash back to the stock firmware. So Skynet is now off. I've gone back to the stock firmware and I'm trying it. I even tried ANET put out an auto level software and I was having things where the head was whacking into the side of the bed. And it was just general inconsistency. Now, a couple things about this sensor. It is a 6-volt sensor, so there are some theory that maybe because I'm feeding 5-volt to it, it's getting some inaccuracies, but I just said enough. I had consistent, rock-solid, really reliable prints for such a long time. And I'm also not overly thrilled with the Amaze 3D filament. The yellow has not been that great, but again, I was having other issues. So, I burned through a lot of that spool just trying to get stuff up. Good thing the stuff is semi-inexpensive, but we'll get there. So, tons of people are asking me about the ANET 8. When it's going, it's awesome. It's like anything else in this hobby. You have a choice. You can go and get your lower end item, such as I have, and you can work through it and you can have that experience, or you can go all the way to the top end and spend $8,000, $2,000 on it and have maybe a more reliable machine. For now, this is a hobbyist thing for me. If I was super serious about it and had the budget, of course I'd look at something a little higher end. So there we go. It's, what do you want out of the experience? For me, this is awesome when it's going, when I have the time. Obviously right now I'm running into some issues, so I'll get over it. So, unfortunately, suggesting that I go out and buy another printer is not going to happen. Not on my budget. I'm focusing on so many other things, and even that for 2017, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. Where I'm going to see FPV. I don't know what the field access is going to be like. Obviously, the Phantom's going to get flown like crazy as soon as the weather's nice again. And these wings will probably be the cornerstone of my FPV flying this year. So, yeah. I think we're going to be doing another podcast with Stuart later on this weekend. He's got some cool stuff to talk about. He's still got another week with Hobby King apparently, so that's pretty awesome. And what else do I got in the mix? Oh! Flight Fest 2017 out in California, the end of April. If you're interested in going, I think so far we've got 50 plus volunteers and about 300 pilots. That means there's like 250 pilots that haven't volunteered. What's going on with that? Get your orange t-shirt. Yes, they're going to be orange this year. We had a big banter this afternoon about that, whether we were going to go orange or some other color. And we decided orange was the way to go, because the best part about it is if you've got a t-shirt from a previous year, you get to re-wear it. So, and all these other things, and it's just tradition. So, whoa! So there's another update. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that Flying Winter video. I had a lot of fun cutting that, and I will continue to dive further into the ANET. I know people have been asking for my opinions on a bunch of things about it, and I will try and devote a video series. Unfortunately, it won't be this weekend. Maybe I'll do a live broadcast on it or something. Let me know what you think about that. I haven't done a live stream for printing in a couple days, weeks now. Just been busy, but if you're interested in doing a live Q&A on the printer, maybe we can set that up and figure something out. Anyhow. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Have a fantastic weekend. Thanks for watching. Hehehehe